What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another.
You fucking thought I was gonna do it, but because you know what happened?
You know what?
They're killing everything.
You know what? Yeah, you know what the title means. You know where we're coming from. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a great week. I got to play a ton.
I did not play.
I played so much. The most I've probably ever played. The best week of Destiny I maybe have ever had.
Did you really go that hard?
I was fucking it.
Dude,
For 3 days.
I slept a lot this week because
Then this weekend I was just getting after it.
Yeah, not me.
I had family in the building. We got Kurjan from Chicago right now. She's in the live audience. All right, we got our producers, Jenna and Lauren, out here helping out with the stream as always. So
we're missing Rogue this week, but
missing our boy Rogue. Shout out.
We might not be missing him that much. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Rogue.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. So what else has been? How's work?
Dude,
same old.
Yeah, dude, same old, same old. I don't know, nothing really new.
Natalie's back.
Yeah, she's back 3 days a week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
God bless her.
You know, helping me out a little bit here and there.
Yep.
Saturday nights are still long and Sundays, but whatever, dude. I'm
killing it.
I'm not one to complain.
Oh yeah. What are you laughing at? We get a comment out here?
Yeah, we got everybody's watching already.
Yeah,
that's right, Lee. That's right, Captain Sano.
No.
I know you a Redskins fan, but we out here getting dubs daily.
The disrespect. He walked into my house with that. I said, "Are you wearing that on the show?" He goes, "You better believe it." So who else we got out here?
We got
out here.
Yeah, we got Afro Bob, we got Hash Bash, we got Boss Hazy, Captain Insano.
What's up, everyone?
Chris,
How we doing?
Thanks for watching.
How we doing?
Oh, the best.
Oh yeah. So all right, well let's we got some beers.
Yeah, so we're gonna start it out like we always do with a beer. We have a special one this week. Lauren, our producer, she brought this. We don't even know what's in here.
Ooh.
We're kind of looking like hobos out here right now, but that's all good. We got the brown bag
in it.
And then we open it up and we have
oh my god,
a Four Loko. That's what we're drinking. Oh my god, it's 12%. Yeah, it's Loco Peach.
Dude,
Lord.
I bought that for Joey on Saturday.
Why did you think this was going to be a good idea?
Yeah, Lauren, what? I don't want to drink that.
Well, we got Thad out here.
Do you guys know what Four Locos are in the UK? Like, do you have them, or is it just straight American trash?
This is the trash. This is the work. This is literally. I thought these were illegal.
They are illegal.
I thought these were illegal. How old is this? What year was this made?
No, they still sell.
1998. God damn. We're not gonna make it through the show.
So for those of you who don't know, these are like super cheap, nasty ass drinks that get you destroyed. So they're 12%.
They're energy drinks that are 12%, and
they're like Red Bull. They like, people died in college, so they like banned them, like the original recipe, but now they're like back. I don't know. And they're not good. And like, yeah, in the market, so yeah, basically,
well, our producers are trying to get us fucked up out here.
This ain't even right. This is gonna be a good show, I guess. Cheers.
It'll be something.
Cheers. This is
going to be a good show because we have a very special guest for you guys this evening.
We do.
And should we get him on here right now?
Yeah, I'm down.
So
Lauren, let's
Lauren, go ahead and call him in.
Our guest.
We're bringing to you
live via Skype.
The boss man, leader of the Renegades, Cryptics.
So for those of you, most of you guys know, we've talked about him before. The man that leads us into greatness. Yeah, goddamn. The man that leads us into greatness here, leads the Renegades.
What's up, little man?
About him before. He's gonna be on the show. He's gonna be joining us for a little bit. We're calling him the first call via Skype, face chat in. We're gonna picture him in right now on the screen. And there he is. Let's get him full screen out here. What is going on?
Hey guys.
How's it going, Cryptics?
Hey Dutchy.
What's up, man?
Oh, good. How are you boys?
Good, man. We're good. This is dope. And for those you don't know, we got from London. Like, we're international right now.
And what are you drinking?
Oh, dude,
it's not good.
It's not good.
We'll bring you some if we ever come over, because I doubt it.
God damn it!
every show, we need to start doing bets. How many times that's gonna fall? I'll do it.
So, Crypt, you wanna tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man? Introduce yourself to the show. I mean, most people watching know who you are, but why don't you give us a little rundown?
Right. So outside of gaming, I don't think many people know this, but I'm in finance. So there you go. Outside of gaming, inside of gaming, obviously renegade leader, renegade master, as you guys call me. I think started playing Destiny November 2017. Part of a clan that some in chat and you guys were part of. Disbanded July last year. Last year. And yeah, we went about making Renegades initially as Renegades Rising, obviously from the depths, the whole ethos, rising. And yeah, started to obviously draft you boys in, and pretty much split the can UK, North America with a few Aussie boys if people like Divergent are watching. So yeah, we got a worldwide clan, and just recently we rebranded to Rise of the Renegades. I think you boys mentioned a couple of episodes ago. We went from 200, potentially 250 people. We stripped it right back down, went right back to our core, back to 100 members. So Rise of the Renegades, good timing. I think now's the time we've risen. And I think you boys agree as well as the clan do. We hear every day that it feels like the place it used to be. Obviously, absolutely smashing it in Destiny 2. We're topping DCWs left, right, and centre ever since we went back down to 100. And yeah, look, we're key players even in a PvP DCW event now. For those that don't know, Destiny Clan Warfare. And yeah, we're repping, we're killing it. And I think more so, look, you guys are part of it. You bought into this ethos, but it's community. It's all about community. Bungie have given us community as gamers, and we're utilising and I think we're smashing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So
I got fucking chills out here.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
So
I love to hear you talk about it. The passion.
Yeah, you're very passionate. So like
always.
When Dev here joined, he was part of the 200, and I was obviously I joined. You guys started back in July. I think I joined Renegades Rising. There was maybe only like 50 or 60 people. I don't know if you remember Disaster Jack. I came with him from one of our clans that had disbanded, and once we started to hit that 100 mark, it was like a community. Like it felt like a brotherhood, right? And then when it went to 200, it was a very ambitious move. And I thought it was great, like to have 200, but now that it's back to 100, it kind of has that feel, that community feel again, which I love that more than anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's just poignant. We're back to a family again. We're back to that Renegades family. I think when you joined, we were like, I think you joined the first month, if not like 2 weeks. And yeah, we were building then. I think the expansion at the time felt a good thing. But I think Nildo in the community just said, look, Bungie make 100 people clans for a reason. I think stripping it back, we now understood there is a reason. So it feels like a family again, but you've been through that journey. Yeah. I mean, it's coming up to 18 months now. And Devin, you've been a part of it for probably over a year now. I mean, you joined Dutch early on, and I think you were playing other games, and now you've invested within the community, and you've built your way up, and now you're doing this stuff. So,
oh yeah.
Crips, I don't know if you're reading the comments right now, but Chris Parsons says hashtag Crips foreheads risen, and Jamie Simon says tell Crips try growing a fringe.
See, boys, I give you boys all I can, and I get abuse. That's just how it works. I've accepted it. I accepted it from day one, and I can tell you who's saying those comments, but I'll leave that for another day.
So, Crip, moving forward, I'm pretty hyped. I get to play Afro Bob in PvP this week because we started the 1v1 tournament. Devin's stuck over here playing Tribal Dragons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good luck.
So, how can you? Let's talk about this tournament a little bit, if you will.
Most people don't even know.
I think. Well, look, I mentioned community. I think for those watching that aren't part of the clan, we're so community focused. We have events going on daily, different in-game events, which is I'll come onto this tournament, but also out of game events. Like today, what day is it? Monday, Mystery Monday. We pose the community some mystery questions, some cryptic. There you go. There's the name. Some cool things, keep the community invested. But yeah, coming back to this 1v1 tournament, Dreads, I know he's in chat. I can see him. He came up with the idea probably 6 months ago, after a week after joining. It's been a long process. We've got our teeth into Shadowkeep, and I think now Destiny's such an up and down game, but now we brought this tournament in, and it's a 1v1 tournament. I think there's close to 30 people in this tournament. Starts off as a table format, so 1v1s, 2 games, home and away, if you want to call it that. and yeah, I think the setup is top 2 automatically go through to the final, and then places 3 to 10 go through to an almost sort of semi-final playoff. And don't quote me, but I think the final's 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. So it's an awesome format. Look, we're a PvE focused clan, but to get this many people involved in a PvP, it's awesome. And most of them are streamed, so you can watch them. So I'm looking forward to watching you boys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the streams too, because
We
that'll
need
be
to get a schedule going, like posted in like messages or something, so you could see like this time you know what I mean, like that way you kind of have some like.
Well, I can tell you guys right now what time Afro Bob and I are going, because we've already discussed it. And Bob, I'm coming at you, all right, buddy? Like, I don't know what you're getting ready for, but I'm coming hard at you.
Yeah, I think I'm playing Dark
we're going around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Or I don't remember. Bob, we had a conversation. I'll be ready for you, but. So, Crypt, how are you spending your time these days in Destiny? I see you playing some Call of Duty. I see you playing a little Apex. I know you're trying to get your stream to take off a little bit as we are doing the same.
I think with the stream, I'm enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it more than seeing it go somewhere huge. I'm just enjoying it. I love engaging. Obviously, I love giving you guys this community and alongside the team. But I think in stream, I just enjoy it, and I'm seeing where it goes. As for games, Destiny 2, I haven't had much game time this week. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's in a good place. I think the split was a massive community, almost event. What, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I think they've done well on their own. I think the Vex portal is a massive representation of where they are going. Every single week they're including something new, and I think that Vex portal shows that in sort of a figurative way. But it's cool. I think they're engaging the community again. It's interesting. I'm invested. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And you mentioned Call of Duty. I've always been a long, avid Call of Duty fan. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think I switched off when they started flying and doing things they shouldn't do. And now this Modern Warfare, I feel, is bringing it back, and I feel invested again. So I'm enjoying some time on there away from D2.
Nice, man.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. Don't get him started on that.
Are you boys playing it?
I was an avid player as well.
It?
Like 15 years, like since Call of Duty 2 was the first one.
Yeah.
I played every single one, like heavy. And this is the first year I didn't buy Call of Duty. So I feel split, but I'm invested in D2 now, you know, with the show and trying to get the YouTube channel, that I don't really have time to do that as well. And just, I'm a big sniper. Like, I don't know if you've seen like sniper montages and stuff. Like that was like what me and my buddies were going for on past CODs. So I've heard that like it's super campy and like no zero time to kill, you know what I mean? Like it's super short, so it doesn't really fit my play style anyway. So it's kind of a good one to kind of take a break from.
If I can I jump in?
Yeah.
I think people will call it a camper's game. It's a very passive game, and I think it's the first Call of Duty in a while where you need to learn how to play. Boys in the clan will say how rubbish I was the first 20 games, but it's almost like Destiny. You evolve how to play and how to counteract, and it's quite a clever Call of Duty for me, and that's I think why I'm loving it again. You have to change your play style and beat these campers.
Yeah, you're not just running around like just winning like one-on-one gunfight. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I've heard. It's more like much more strategic, almost like you're playing hardcore like all the time. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I started off on hardcore, back on softcore now. I think the majority like softcore, but it's a good game. It is a good game.
Our producers are laughing.
No pun intended.
No. Your girls laughing at hardcore versus softcore. That's funny. But cool.
But yeah.
So what's if you want to like, what's your favorite thing right now in D2? Like, if you hop on for get a couple hours, what are you looking get into? I know like you've been spending a lot of your time in the DCW, like a lot of the clans. Is it kind of just week to week, whatever the clan's doing, right? Is that kind of where you're at, or are you grinding towards something?
I think for me in D2 right now, I want to get myself in comp. I think the solo playlist is a huge win for us boys. So I want to get myself in there, get the recluse. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's saying it's my style, my style of gameplay. So I think that's my next thing. Get myself in comp and grind those pinnacles.
It's very easy to solo queue up to 2100 right now. I mean, you'd fit.
You're doing it today. You do it in a couple hour session.
A couple hours probably. You could probably get in there and get it done.
but do it quick because you've only
Do it
got
quick,
about
I
a
know.
month before your efforts are wasted. With the Nerf, we're gonna get into that in a little bit.
Juicy J's trying to get on the show too. Juicy J, I hear you out there, man. We'll get you on
Don't
here.
let him.
Man, anyone who
let
wants to get on the show, like we're gonna be trying to do this, bring more people on, bring some more people in from the community. So if you guys are interested, definitely message Dutch or I, and we'd love to have as many people on as we can, honestly. So this is
we got a bunch of people watching right now. Do you guys have any questions for Crypt
if you guys
before we before we get on out of here? Any questions for our boy here? Okay, Chris has one. Chris Parsons asked the lumpy leader, "What's planned for Christmas fun times?" What do you got planned for Christmas, Crypt? The fans want to know.
I can see it. It's not going to be personal, Chris, is it? It's not going to be what I'm doing. It's what I've got planned for the clan. I don't know. I think this 1v1 tournament is a big thing. That's going to go on like the next 2-3 months. I think that's going to be awesome. I think that I said it many times. Community. We met at the weekend. Actually, gaming's so much more than gaming. It's such a cliche thing, but look, we're trying to arrange meets. You boys are a million miles away from us, UK guys, but hey, there'll be one day where we'll hit an event up, or even make an event of our own. A 410 event, a Renegades event. We'll get there. So
I'm down for that.
Well, I was thinking about it, Crips, and would you ever be interested in like going to like what is it, Guardian Con, or like I've never been to any of those gaming events, but I'm thinking like I don't know how we don't go now.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna go this year.
We don't get a bunch of the boys to go and meet it, and then we can meet up with other people. Like it seems like the perfect event that's already made for us in different locations.
Yeah, I think like that's the thing. Let's get to one of these Guardian cons. Let's get to even a Games Con. I mean, there's events in London, which is easy for obviously us UK boys, but we've got to do it. I know there's an event in Cologne in Germany every single year. Again, it's further for you boys, but that's the perfect time and place to get to meet each other. We can do it over stream, we can do it over Discord, but there's nothing quite like meeting someone that you've spent 2 years with, and form friendships with. So one of those Games Con is our plan. Definitely. We'll see which and when.
I know Dutch and I are definitely looking to do at least one.
Yeah, we're going to one, if
like
not
we're going
two
to something this year for sure.
Yeah.
So
good. You'll have to let me know, and I'll let you guys know as well.
So there's one more question from Juicy J. He said, "What did you actually do to him when he passed out when you guys hung out?"
Oh wow. He knows the answer. This is rhetorical. So he passed out. He had 2 beers, bless him. So he was a lightweight. I think if he drunk what you're drinking now, one sip he'll be gone. So he's a massive lightweight. But he crashed about 11 and he fell asleep upstairs with a bucket, which is, I mean, it was his best friend. I wasn't going to take it away from him, and I took his shoes off for him. He was going to sleep with his shoes on, so I was a gentleman. Took his shoes off, and he had a lovely sleep. But yeah, that was his birthday night as well, so he had a good night. That's awesome. A bit like yours, Dutch. Was yours a good night?
What's that?
On your birthday?
Yeah. Good.
I was the first person to pass out.
Yep.
Oh no, your brother passed out first, and then I don't know. We were all just sitting around playing cards, and then I passed the fuck out because someone said it's 4:30 in the morning, and then I was just like, all right.
It wasn't 11. It wasn't 11.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't drunk and passed out. I decided that it was my time to pass out.
Yeah, he decided. Yeah, he decided.
I decided that it was my time to pass out.
Of course. Yeah.
Cool. Well, anything else you wanted to talk about, Crips? Or
No. I think a couple of questions back to you. I love asking questions. What's your favorite bit in Destiny at the moment? What's caught you guys?
So we're getting into it a little bit later today, but I started grinding like the Enlightenment title a little bit more, which is the raid title this year for Garden of Salvation. So this week I actually knocked out like 4 or 5 of those challenge triumphs or whatever. So I'm like heavy into
He's going for the titles.
The titles now. So
good man.
I grinded out Edgewise as well, put a guide out on that. So I don't know, all kinds of stuff. So I'm really just getting into the nitty gritty, like, finishing out stuff. Like the content's been out for a while now. We kind of have a grip on it. I've done like pretty much everything. Now it's doing like the challenges, the triumphs, stuff like that to really, test the waters and see how much I can get done. Yeah. that would be
Good.
fun.
And Dutchy.
Yeah, and I mean, me personally, I'm actually enjoying playing the game for fun
Mhm.
for once in my Destiny career. Like, normally I'm
Not great.
grinding, like for when before, there was like I think I took like 3 DCWs in a row, and I
Mm.
was grinding out Gambit Prime, and I grinded out the Reckoning title, and I grinded out like all of that shit, and it just kind of wore me out. So right now, I'm just honestly, I'm playing for fun. I'm enjoying doing the raid. I used to do shit on 3 characters where I'd raid every week on 3 characters, and I do all the powerfuls on 3 characters. It almost becomes a chore. So right now, for me, like I'm enjoying. Right now, I'm maining a Titan, so I'm enjoying messing around with different builds on my Titan. Figuring out what mods that I want to use for the raid. I have a raid gear set where I have raid mods on. I have a PvP set where I have high mobility. Thunder Coil obviously is one, and then
The builds have been
with
a lot
Dune
of fun.
Marchers. Yeah, I'm enjoying messing around with different builds. I think it's fun right now to do that, and I raid. Maybe do the new raid once a week on my Titan, and then mess around on my Hunter for a little bit, and just fuck around with builds. It's kind of been fun to just actually go instead of just grinding for titles and I've done all that. It's fun now to just see what type of builds that I can do and
Do what you want to do.
yeah, and do what I want to do.
Not
Yeah.
just what I think I have to be doing.
Yeah. Instead of playing the grind, I'm actually just,
Opposite of me right now.
yeah. And the biggest thing too, Decon over here, he's been pushing out a lot of videos on the 410. He's done a mod video. He did a Garden of Salvation challenge guide.
Yep.
So I kind of want to start messing around and doing some, showing off my builds, like the builds that I'm using. I kind of want to make some videos as well.
Those are coming this week.
Yeah, so yeah, they're going to come this week. He's going to show me how to edit. He does editing, video and editing. That's his job. And I'm going to come over here Wednesday night, and he's going to show me how to edit some video footage on a very basic scale, and hopefully I can turn around and start putting out some videos on what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that in the next couple of weeks or so.
Awesome. I think I don't want to keep you boys keep going, but I think you said a good point, Dutch. Like don't burn yourself out. I think there's too many people that it's a grindy game. It's the grindiest game I've ever played. I wasn't a World of Warcraft person, but don't burn yourself out. I think it's the balance between playing outside the game as well as playing inside it, and that's what then keeps you hungry and that desire to keep playing D2 and being part of the clan. So yeah, I think that's a huge point.
Cool, man. Well, before you go, Crips, where can people find you on your Twitch, your socials?
He's on Mixer.
The Renegade stuff, or on Mixer.
Yeah, I think like stream is Mixer, Cryptics JA. So you'll see me in chats. It's just Cryptics, take the 10 out and JA on the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, look, Rise of the Renegades clan on Bungie.net. Check us out. We've got a long queue, a long waiting list. But hey, look, if you want to play Destiny, this is the best place to play it. I promise you. Proof's in the pudding. We're killing DCW. We're the best in the world. So there you go.
Best in the world, baby.
Yes.
We
All right,
are.
Cryptics. Also,
We
when
are.
we get off this call, shoot me over just a message on Skype with all the socials and stuff you want, and I'll put it in the description. So anyone trying to find you when this is posted live or posted not live on our YouTube, it'll all be in the link for you guys to check out and follow him and watch his feeds and stuff like that. So cool. Hey, appreciate having you on. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Again, for sure.
This is another first for us too.
Yeah.
So it's great, dude. And what a better, well, we've been talking about it for probably a month. Like we'll get you on the show. We'll get you on the show. It's finally happened. And what a better time.
Yeah, I think like last thing from me, you boys are saying for me to plug myself. Look, I'm plugging you. You guys are doing awesome. So look, keep going. Yeah, this clan's taken 18 months. This is going to take a lot sooner for you boys, but you're doing good things. The videos you're putting out. So look, I'm loving watching them. And anyone watching, part of the clan, not get invested in these guys. They're killing it. So
cool. Appreciate it, man.
Good luck. All right.
You're the man.
Thanks, brother.
See you later.
Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you for having me.
Till next time.
Yeah, you'll be back.
Till next time.
All right, Crips. We'll talk soon.
Cheers.
See you later, boys. Bye.
Ah, dude, I feel so good right now.
I love it.
I feel so good right now.
Sick. Dude, we got to we had Afro Bob on last week and that, and now like this week we had Crypt.
I don't even know where to take the show.
The show just feels so good. Like
I don't even know where to go right now.
It feels so like the content is just there. You know what I mean? Especially because we're not even just telling the content. Like we're getting content too. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? We're getting like info from other. You know what I mean? Like I like hearing what Crip has to say. You know?
Yeah,
So
so
that's-
passionate, dude. Like
yeah,
like you
so
said, you
sick.
got goosebumps when he introduced himself and was talking
Oh.
about the clan. You can feel the passion that he
Oh,
has
yeah.
in the direction you want it to go. It's
Oh, yeah.
like it's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching right now, it's fucking beautiful.
It's beautiful. So
I don't even know where to go from.
Yo,
there.
leave a like and subscribe for Cryptics right now being on the show. Like, come on.
I don't
Come
even
on.
know. I don't even know where to go right now from that. But
Well, let's start with another beer because I'm over this.
yeah, that sucked.
Gotta
Okay,
down
that
this.
sucked. Literally, that was awful.
Thanks, producers. Our producers really helping us out.
So yeah. So this is a big throwback right now. Well, you better get a glass.
Oh, get
So-
2 glasses. We'll share with
Yeah,
them.
we'll share. We'll share. So I got a oh, Daz is watching too.
What's up, Daz?
What's up, Daz?
How we living?
So,
What's everyone else saying over there?
Everybody's hyped. Extra crispy stream.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Leave a like for the extra crispiness. Our first Skype in. What, Lauren? What's up? Producer is raising her hand.
Why everybody hates on him? He is very attractive.
Like, who's hating?
The producers found you attractive, Cryptics. Yeah.
Cryptics.
You're
Apparently,
live.
you're wowing the
Hopefully Miss
socks off the
Cryptics ain't
producers
watching.
right now.
Hopefully Miss Cryptics ain't watching. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we got some.
The producers are into you, Crypt.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come to the United States, all right? I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to bust a cap, you know. So I don't want to
Well,
tell all my
tell the people
secrets.
about the beer. What is it?
Yeah, so I will. So
Another one. If you watched last week, you know we're gonna come up with some good beers the next
yeah,
couple
so
weeks.
what I've been doing, like I said last week, I'm not trying to really put this out there, but
Our producer.
there's somebody that I work with who's had a secret beer stash hidden at the Old Stein.
But she doesn't watch the
cut-
show.
Can you cut to the camera? She doesn't watch the show, so. All right. So this is called Ice Cream Seas, Drink Fresh, and it's an IPA, 7% by my favorite brewery. Last week we did an all Burley episode, All Burley Oak, where we drink all Burley Oak beers, and we talked about how they were the best brewery in Maryland because they are. But this is my favorite brewery in Maryland, just because the feel of it's cool. You guys remember when we went?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the feel is great. You
It's
know,
a good vibe.
yeah, they're 90s, you know, they were raised in the 90s, born in the 80s. So it's like got this like their tap handles are Mario and shit. Like they
Yeah.
have a shuffleboard table. It's just
It's
they
cool.
play yeah, it's where you guys, you know.
It's where me and my girl. Skirt, reptile.
Just got a good vibe, dude. They play like 90s hip hop and stuff. Like it's just it's really a sick venue. So this beer actually is collaboration with another brewery on the Eastern Shore called Finback, but it's a IPA that was brewed with ice cream and waffle cones. So they brewed the beer and then they added some ice cream and waffle cones to it, and
And it's good.
yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, you get the
That
cream.
doesn't sound like it'd be good. When you just said that, I was like,
You get the creaminess from the ice cream, and you kind of get
yeah,
like
you taste all of it.
you kind of get a hint of
But it
waffle
doesn't taste
cones.
like nasty.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
when you sound like ice cream and beer. It's like a root beer float, but with beer. Like that's what I was like imagining. But now, like, it works, guys. I can't explain it, but it works.
It does. It works very well. And I'm a huge beer snob. I don't like to drink shitty beer, you know, but I do. There's a time and a place for everything. If you're playing flip cup or beer pong, you're at a party, you're gonna drink some Bud Light. But when you're chilling on the couch, you're gonna drink some ice cream seas.
That's right. It's good stuff. But cool. Well, let's get into the rest of the episode, huh?
I don't even know where to go from there, dude. That
Well,
was like such an epic moment. And
That was dope. I think maybe we'll have to start doing the the interviews towards the end of the episode. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
it's hard to recover from that. Like we
Right.
just had Crypt on the show.
But
Like,
I mean, no, we can get right into it though. You see the title, The Nerf.
yeah, so Bungie released a statement this week, or this week at Bungie, like they always do, and they must have watched the show last week.
I think they did
Because we were bitching
freaked out.
Recluse and One-Eyed Mask and how
All
you're
of it.
forced to be a Titan.
And they listened.
They
so,
must
yeah.
have watched.
So
'cause-
thanks, Bungie. We appreciate it. The rest of the community, you're
yeah,
welcome.
Bungie, if you could just give us a follow.
Yeah, let the community know your source. Like, thank you. Like, you're welcome, community.
Yeah, they must have watched.
And
because,
thanks to Divergent. Yo, shout
Yeah,
out Divergent. He like tweeted our Facebook to us or something at Bungie and stuff. Our feed said, "Listen to these guys. They got good ideas." I'm sure that's how they found us. So, you know,
well,
you're welcome.
Ghost is in the feed right now, and he says still don't know why it's going to take them another 20 days to push out the nerf. Well,
He's upset. It's till
December
like,
10th,
and I get it,
when
but
next season comes out.
but I also get that, you know, it goes out with sandbox changes. You don't know, like we don't know the coding behind it. We don't like, they don't just open up a box and change it to like what I don't think that they can just like, you know what I mean? They don't just pull up the recluse stats, type in a number, and it's like
I'm sure they
instantly
could, but
like,
why would they just do each thing individually when they can just roll it out? Just fucking roll it out and let it go.
yeah.
So I don't know if you guys read This Week at Bungie, but the Recluse nerf,
Yep.
which to me doesn't seem like a huge nerf,
No.
which is exactly what we talked about last
Yeah,
week.
it
You
seems
don't
great
need
for
to,
me.
you don't need to bury things into the ground. You need to take it gradually, nerf it a little bit, see how it stands.
Right.
If you need to nerf it a couple months from now, nerf it.
What they
again.
do? What they do?
So
what are they
Master of
going?
Arms has changed. Before, once you killed somebody with the Recluse or with another gun, it would proc Master of Arms.
Yep.
And
Still does.
right. And so Master of Arms will still proc, but it was giving precision values on body shots. And I think they were multiplied. So what they're doing is they're nerfing.
So it didn't matter where you hit. Precision shot.
Yeah, if you were like a rookie, you could go in with Recluse and you
shoot
could
them in the foot.
you could
Doesn't
get a
matter.
yeah, you could get a kill, and then you could pull your Recluse out and you literally just like a fucking wild fire hose. You're just like spraying all over the fucking place. Don't know what's going on, and you could just kill like 3 people, right? Like that was literally it.
Yeah.
So now the precision values will remain the same on precision kills.
And body shots.
Body shots will be body shots, and they will be nerfed by Master of or buffed by Master of Arms.
Yes.
So
But you're not going to get the precision damage across any shot. So
Yeah.
you have to still hit precision.
so you kind of have to actually try.
But the damage, if you're hitting precision shots, is not changing.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
So it's still the exact same gun if you're hitting shots. or
it's
if
the
you're
exact
hitting
same
crit
gun if
spots.
you're actually good with it. Like if you
Yeah,
can
if
hit
you can aim.
precision shots and you can
You
aim.
just can't like you said, wild fire hose out here. But the gun really isn't getting like. My thing is like, yeah, it's gonna stop the noobs, but the good kids that can aim, that have aim, you're still gonna shred with it. Like it's
Yeah.
still gonna crush in PVE
I think it might.
if you can hit crit spots.
I
like,
think it might affect PVE more because think about like when you're in the new raid and you're using Recluse,
Yeah.
you're just spraying at shields. Like you're just spraying all over the place.
but that damage will still take the shields out. But like,
Yeah.
But no, I mean, if I can hit the crit spot like in the middle of the stomach of a Vex, you're still gonna kill it. You're just not gonna be able to like you said, mindlessly run around and just spray
I
it. at
think
things
it's
and
gonna a
dies.
skilled player will still be able to use it and still be able to be efficient
And
with
be-
it.
Be beast with it.
Yeah, and be a beast with it. And then the less skilled player is just gonna have
It's gonna
to
struggle.
find an alternative.
But they're gonna struggle with anything,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Before it was just like
Anybody could use it.
stupid.
Anybody could use it. So I like the nerf, honestly. I like the nerf.
I like it, but I
think it's
don't
gonna
know.
I don't think it's gonna bury it, which I don't want to see anything buried, right? Like you don't when you're playing Destiny, you want everything to be balanced. You don't want anything to be buried. Of course, there's always gonna be a meta, but god
But
damn.
also, even for those good, like even if you're skilled, like you're not hitting precision shots 100% of the time. You know what I mean? Like with that gun, it does have recoil, so at range, it's gonna be harder to hit. You know what I mean? Like it's already hard to hit precision shots, but you know what I mean? Like no matter how good you are, I mean on PC, they're still gonna crush with it because
Yeah.
like it's still gonna be PC meta for sure.
Mouse
So if
and
you guys are on
keyboard.
PC, rough. But you know, for controller, you're gonna be you're gonna be crushing it. But it is gonna matter if you're closer now because you're gonna need, like it does have recoil. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna be able to hit all headshots like no matter how good you are. Like just
That's where mods come into play.
and for those of you who don't know, you should be throwing counterbalance on because it's like a 61, I think. Or something. Yeah,
Counterbalance adds
it's
5.
on the whatever, and counterbalance adds 15.
15.
So you're getting the extra bump and it's going vertical. So if you guys don't have counterbalance on right now, make sure you put it on. All right, that's a pro tip. So
Mr. Mod over here, Mr.
Mr.
Mod.
Mod, if you guys didn't see the mod video that went out,
We don't
earlier
even
this week,
start raids till everybody has their mods on.
dude, I do mod checks. People do like ready checks and stuff. Like, is everyone good or raid banner checks? Make sure everyone. No, mod check. I'm going in the inventory. Don't step in the raid unless you got the right mods on. We're in a raid the other day, wiping it up over and over and over. I check mod check.
Who's the only one that was mod
One
ready?
person in here that was mod checking out here, and it was my boy.
I don't
right
even
here.
play with this guy unless I got mods on.
You better not. But nah, I mean, we
So-
put a mod guide out, the basic general, like we said earlier with Crips. We're gonna be putting out build guides this week with Dutch and myself. So make sure you guys check that stuff out. And it's like they don't seem like they make the biggest difference, but full mods makes all the difference.
It really does.
All the
It really does.
because one mod may seem like whatever, but when you're stacking, especially with the new build system, 15, 20 mods on a build compared to 0 mods, it's game changing.
Yeah.
Right? It literally is. It will change your play.
Well, there's a reason why they put out the new system.
I love
right?
it. And
There's
I
a
like
reason
it.
why the new.
That's what you were saying. You love like making builds. You like there were builds in the past, but they weren't really builds. You know what I mean? Like you put on a tree and you had one exotic to complement it,
Yeah.
and like you put on like whatever the roles were for your guns and stuff. But like now with the new system and putting in the different perks and like it's much more build oriented than it ever has been. So loving it. And if you guys aren't into it, step up your game, do your mods.
Yeah, try it out.
It's awesome. Even if you just throw some random stuff on, like anything's gonna help you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
agreed.
and with the new system where mods are permanent, I love it because now you can try stuff, you can move stuff, you can like it's amazing. So use it because it's a big part of the game that I think is
It's being overlooked.
it might be the most overlooked thing. Like I see people go into Crucible and they're like, oh yeah, I'm getting shit on in Crucible. They have 0 mods on their gear. Yeah, you're getting like blown in Crucible because if you put one of the just ability mods, that's 60 extra points. Basically, another piece of like a great piece of gear has 60 stat points on it. By putting a mod on all 5 pieces, you're getting 50 extra points.
Well, also that.
So it's like another piece of gear. It's like having an entire extra piece of gear that other people who don't have mods on don't have.
in this last
Yeah,
Iron
you're gonna
Banner,
see a
I discovered that Monte Carlo was a beast.
Beast.
So I ran Monte Carlo and Recluse, and then whatever heavy I felt like running. But if you rock I think it's a solar chest piece, has auto rifle targeting and submachine gun targeting.
Yep.
So you can literally run enhanced submachine gun targeting
Yep.
if you have that mod unlocked, and
All the
auto rifle
artifacts.
targeting. Yeah. And then as a helmet,
Yep.
if you run a solar, that's what it also has.
Auto rifle, submachine gun.
Yeah.
We talk about that in the
And let me tell you,
in the build guide.
It might not seem like a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna do a build guide on my PvP
Yep.
this week. It might not seem like a lot, but I was hitting people across the map with Monte Carlo that I shouldn't be able to reach. I shouldn't have been able to reach those people. And I was thinking, damn, I can kill these people from deep. You know what it was that was putting me over the edge?
Targeting.
The targeting, dude, for
Don't-
real.
don't
So
un- don't
it's
underlook
huge.
it.
It's huge. If you guys are out there struggling in Crucible, why can't I fucking kill people?
Or in a Nightfall, like in Master Nightfall or something, like check it out.
Yeah, mods are huge, and we'll probably talk about mods every week because it literally is that big.
It is.
Um,
So check out the mod guide too. Like I said, we go over that. We go over all the pairing. Like we show all the pairings. We got a bunch of graphics on there with which guns you should be running.
yeah,
We're gonna-
Afro 100% recovery for Crucible. Pro tip, dude.
Pro tip out here.
Pro tip.
We're gonna
Afro
go over that as well. Recovery is the bang bang. We're gonna go over the resilience, how much resilience you need. Not much, but yeah, mobility and recovery are
Yeah,
where you guys
the
should be
biggest.
looking
I
for
always
as well.
run 95 to 100.
Like I said,
mobility.
look for the mod guides coming out this week. We're gonna cover a lot of that.
Yeah.
More in depth with statistics and graphs.
This episode is called the Nerf.
Another one.
so
So we
we'll
talked
get-
about Recluse.
Recluse, which I don't think is a huge nerf. I think it's appropriate.
Yep.
Uh,
I think it's gonna end a lot of because it's gonna end a lot of the issues.
So the next nerf that's coming out, which is huge. Do we have a bottle opener out here? Is there still a bottle opener on that table? Another huge nerf, which is going to please a lot of people. Exactly. The one-eyed mask is getting a nerf to
Oh, thank you.
the Vengeance perk. We'll do a beer and then we'll talk about the Vengeance perk. Oh, we'll just talk about it while I pour.
Yeah.
So the
Well, first, tell them what we got.
okay.
do we
So this is
This might as well be we need to get sponsored by a beer. Like
by beer, just in general.
no, by like a brewing company.
The episode of this show is brought to you by beer.
Every brewing company would like to thank 410 Gaming for
So what Vengeance One-Eyed Mask does two things. When you get shot by an enemy, it marks them for you. And when you it
Like
activates,
true sight.
yeah, it gives you. Well, no, it doesn't give you true sight. True sight is when you can see through walls.
Oh yeah.
It gives
It's
you
the little.
like an increased target. It gives you a little plus on your scene where you can see
Yeah.
like when that person shoots you, they go through like behind a wall. You can still see them.
But it's like that. It's just like a tether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can still see them. When you kill, so then you get vengeance. When you kill that enemy with vengeance, you get a buff to damage and overshield. What they did was they removed the
Buff to your
over.
health.
Huh?
A buff to your health.
It buffs
get a
your
damage
health. It
buff?
buffs your health, and you get an overshield.
Oh yeah.
So what they did was they kept. If you kill someone, they kept you. You get your health back,
So get your health back.
but
regenerate.
you don't get an overshield anymore.
But it just starts regenerating. It doesn't go instantly. Cool.
Your
It-
health,
Yeah.
it regenerates.
Instantly though, or is it just like it starts regeneration?
It starts regeneration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get full health right
Yeah,
away. It starts regeneration.
Yeah.
But then you also get an overshield. So like while your health is regenerating, you have an overshield.
Yep.
So they got rid of the overshield, which for me, I think that's perfect.
Yep.
Get a kill, your health regens. That's cool. I'm cool
Like
with that.
instantly, yeah. Just like other things, like warlocks have it with a melee kill on one of the classes.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Oh, we
pretty
didn't talk about
standard.
the beer. Sorry. So this is Pinkus. I work at a German restaurant. I get a lot of people. We sell craft beer. We also sell a lot of German beer. This is a alt beer. This brewery from Germany is all organic, which is, you know, if you're into that, that's cool. Me, I don't really give a fuck. But Pinkus, let's focus.
Put it closer to the lens. No, put it closer to the lens.
Look,
Put
I'm
it
just
over.
trying to show people what they want to see here.
Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
Put it closer.
There it is. Pinkus, world's first organic brewery. This is an alt beer from 1816. So it's an old ass beer.
That is old.
Alt just means old.
200 over 200
Like
years old.
alt in Germany is the word old. So it's an old style recipe. It's a lot lighter and cloudier than it. That's number 2.
We're gonna fix that one day. I swear. It's the table.
It's not the fucking.
Yeah, we don't touch it.
It's
We've
this,
never
dude.
touched
It's
it.
this. This is the wobble. See, this show's being fucked up, Lauren, because you made us drink that Four Locos.
And the producers are in charge of the set. Like it's your job to make sure our set's not falling apart.
So alt beer, old style recipe. This recipe is over 200 years old.
Not bad.
It's pretty good, actually. It's a little malty, lightly malted, not very hoppy at all.
I like
Smooth.
it. Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, I get down on this.
Big fan.
So the one-eyed mask.
Vengeance, they're taking out the overshield.
Yeah, so I think that's a good move. Like, there's nothing worse than going around a corner and seeing a Titan charging at you full speed with a fucking overshield. Like, you can't. There's nothing you can do. And like we talked about last week when Ghost was here, you're almost forced to play as a Titan.
Mhm.
You're almost forced to play One-Eyed Mask. I use Dune Marchers because I just refuse to use One-Eyed Mask because I literally
And that
hate
only
it.
that
I
only
literally
works,
hate it.
but it only works with the artifact piece. Like that's why that's so powerful. Like that
Yeah, I run
Dune
Dune
Marchers,
Marchers,
it wouldn't be as powerful without
Thundercoil.
Thundercoil.
Yeah, so
Like,
I run Dune
Thundercoil will
Marchers.
be gone after this season anyway, so that's basically getting the nerf that like.
Yeah,
know what I
Thundercoil
mean?
will be gone. But
Yeah.
literally, like what we talked about last week, you're forced to use, like, if you're not using a Titan with One-Eyed Mask, or if you're not using Dune Marchers with Thundercoil, you're literally not winning. I mean, unless you're a beast, like you'll probably
Yeah,
still
you
get
can
it.
still
but
win, but like,
you can. But it's just like,
but if you put an evenly matched player, one that's running one of those and one that's not, and they're identical skill, you're not.
Titan's gonna win.
You're gonna lose.
So I think it's a good nerf. You know, I watched a video today, honestly, when I was sitting here and we were doing the sound checks, and the dude that was talking about it was saying, you know, would be the perfect thing to bury One-Eyed Mask would be to bring back Twilight Garrison, which is a Destiny 1 exotic chess piece that gave you increased mobility, and then when you were in the air, you could hit like BB real quick, and you would like dodge like in air to like the side. It was like
And that was on
a Titan.
a Titan.
Yeah. So, and that was like the most desired. Like I remember running Trials of Osiris back in the day, and like
No, but I don't think you need to buff something else on Titan to bring down their nerf. No, like you need to give like if you gave Warlock something or Hunter something to match it, then you'd be fine too. You don't just give them something else.
give the Titan something else, baby.
No. How about you? Like literally, Warlocks have like 2 exotics that are usable that I would say are usable, like in Crucible, like For transversive steps.
Yeah,
period. I
transversive
use that on
steps.
every single build.
I use stompies. When I
Besides
run a
that-
hunter, I use stompies.
Besides that, like you know what I mean? Like I have 30 exotics. I have literally every exotic. I just got unlocked all of them finally, like a week or two ago. I have every single one, and there's maybe 2 that are usable, and the other one's like the improved blink. If you're a beast running,
Yeah, that helmet's
Void.
a beast.
but
the
like
improved blink is
only
dope.
if you're a beast with that. But
And
the
only
rest
if
of
you're
them are
going to
like,
use Nova Bomb.
the rest of them are like,
Yeah.
Eh.
Transversive steps is really your go-to.
No, yeah, and it's good. It's good. I like it, but there's no other option for like builds or that like really help me.
There's
like,
nothing as powerful for any other class.
There's
as
like
One-Eyed Mask
there's
is
the
for
arc,
trans.
there's the arc, whatever.
Crown of the Tempest.
Crown of the Tempest, but like I'd rather just run transversive steps, which I mean it's fine. Crown of the Tempest is fine too. Like it's all right, but there's nothing like that really like gets me pumped up to use.
Yeah.
And even transversive step, it's good, but it's a very good like utility item. Like it doesn't get me excited. There's nothing exciting about it. I can run faster and like my shit reloads. Like it's a quality of life kind of perk, like
Yeah.
buffs, rather than like something that gets me excited, like an overshield. Like, damn, I got that kill because of this exotic.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? With the One-Eyed Mask, like you got the overshield and then you killed someone else because you had the overshield. Otherwise, you would have died. Like that's like a very exciting like perk. You know what I mean? Like running around with increased buff, it's just kind of like quality of life stuff. That you know,
Hunter
nothing-
Killa. Who's Hunter Killa?
I don't know. What's up, dog?
Hunter
Killa,
Killa,
welcome
what's
to the
up?
show. How we
Hunter
living?
Killa said Arc Battery and Worm Husk is OP. Yeah, I mean Worm Husk is
Who is that on? Is that on a Titan?
Hunter.
Hunter?
It's a helmet.
I
yeah.
play nothing but Warlock. I'm forced to play the other two, but I don't know anything about
Yeah,
it.
so with Worm Husk, when you dodge, what the fuck is, dude? I used to run Worm Husk all the time. When you dodge, your health starts to regenerate. I think.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Is that legit? Can someone fucking?
No, is he talking about, dude? So Nilda was running something where he when he dodges, he gets an overshield for a little bit.
Yeah, was he? That's
that what
that's
he's
Worm
talking about?
Husk. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
So he was running that, and he was running something like, because I asked Nilda about it. I was playing in the what's it called, the Win It Wednesday or Try Hard Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
And I was out.
Did you play that this week?
Not this week, but last week I was playing, and I was playing Nildo, and I would be like out. I was out gunning him, like he, you know what I mean? I was up in kills and stuff, but he would get close to dead, and then he would dodge. His health would be back,
that's
and he'd
Worm
have an
Husk.
overshield, and he's shooting me, and I'm like, so basically after that dodge, there's no way to win the gunfight.
Yeah,
Like
that's Worm
I have
Husk.
to disengage so that he doesn't have the dodge. If he has the dodge up, he wins every time because he just, even if I'm out shooting him, hitting crits and stuff, like, and he's way lower, he dodges, and now he's like way above me in health. Like.
Yeah.
It's like resetting the fight on his end, but my health is like still negative.
Yeah, I mean that's Worm
So
Husk.
yeah, whatever that setup was, I was like,
Yeah, but you didn't play during the Worm Husk, like when Worm Husk
Meta.
was meta. Yeah, so they nerfed it like hugely.
well, obviously it's not that. Like I think it's definitely Nildo's still slaying with it. I mean, not to.
Oh,
I'm
Hunter
not
Killa's-
even going to mention his name, but Rip. But he already did his 1v1 tournament. And he won 10-1 in the first one and 10-0 in the second. So shout out
13 people watching right now, ladies and
What's up?
gentlemen.
How we
Let's
doing?
fucking go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
what's going on? Drop a like.
Hey, subscribe. We're getting close to 100 viewers. If we can get 100 viewers, we're gonna do a
We're gonna start doing silver giveaways.
Silver
on
giveaways.
milestones.
yeah.
So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, drop the subscribers. Start doing silver giveaways. Hopefully next week, if we can get 100 by next week, I'm hoping.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
next
we're
week's
gonna
gonna be a huge episode because we have another guest on the show. We're not gonna disclose who it is, but we got.
But we're
another-
hoping to hit 100, but for sure next week.
We're
by
we're
next week.
flying people in, and you're going to Florida, and you're flying
Flying
back.
home.
You're flying back just to do the show, and then
I
you're
fly
flying
home
right
to
back.
do the show, and then I fly back out to go to another work instead of flying. So does my producer girlfriend.
She's not
She-
hyped.
we could just fly straight to location for our next job, but we got a special guest in town, so I was like, we have to do the show.
Dude, I'm kind of hyped. Are you dodging him on purpose though?
What?
Are you dodging this guest?
What do you mean? Am
I feel like you're dodging him.
I'm not. I'm
like,
literally
you-
flying
you-
in, so I'm not dodging him. I'm literally.
You
I'm
plan
squaring
work
up.
events like
No, but
you
I'm squaring up. I'm squaring up, if anything. Like I'm dodging work for this guest. Like that's what I'm doing.
There might be a fight on the show next week for you guys watching.
Subscribe.
You
so
might
know
want to
when we go
watch
live.
next week because it might be a debacle.
I'm pumped, and I think a second guest is even going to show up. A second guest was like, well, last week's guest Thad was like,
Oh.
I'm coming for. So we might have a four.
We might have a
2v2. We might have like a cage match, like a four person cage match out here. It's gonna be wild. I'm not just
Yeah, next week's episode is
show up. It's gonna be a good one.
gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, subscribe, guys. It really helps us out. Drop a like, drop a comment. I know you guys are all commenting live, but if like you guys can drop an actual comment like on the stuff, it helps our SEO and stuff, helps people discover the show so we can get more.
Afro
people.
Bob asked, "Do we want a lore question for the silver still?"
Ooh, yeah.
I think
So
that would.
we're
that would-
still working on how we're gonna decide. We definitely want to give it out live to someone watching. But besides that, yeah, we could do a
We
lore
should
question.
do-
We'll get with you on that. I think that's a good idea.
I think what we should do, honestly, like we should do multiple giveaways.
Yeah.
So one could be a lore giveaway. One could be straight up
I
giveaway.
don't know.
Yeah.
We're
still
up in the air,
yeah, we're still
but
working on the kinks. If you guys
we
have
still got time because we're not at
suggestions-
100. So until you guys push us to 100, we don't have to really give any answers on that. You know?
Yeah, exactly. We're getting close.
It's
though.
really on you guys how we do. But
Yeah, we only need 21 more. Like we were sitting at 79 today when I looked. So we're getting
we're gonna
close.
try and like start doing those more. Like I think we're gonna,
Angry Hunt, thanks for subscribing. Thank you fucking so
There
much.
it is.
We
Boom,
appreciate
boom.
it. We appreciate it.
see that's a real one right there. Come on.
Yeah.
Follow
that-
suit, boys.
yeah. Everyone follow Angry
No, I
Hunt.
think everyone watching's probably subscribed, honestly, but
Yeah.
I hope at least. But yeah, no, it's
Oh, Aldar's watching.
hey,
what's up,
How
Aldar?
you doing, brother? So
Okay, so back to this week at Bungie with the nerfs and the buffs.
we got one buff.
Yeah, Xenophage.
It's once again everything we're talking about. It's not currently live. It's coming with the new season in like 20 days now.
Yeah,
So
December
just a
10th.
heads up, like everything.
10th.
Don't expect to go in and like Recluse is nerfed or like you're still fucked for the next couple weeks on One Eye Mask and Recluse.
Yeah.
But and you still got some time to just own with it as well. So if you're trying to do that, then get in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Xenophage.
Yeah, so Xenophage is getting a 50% PvP buff. So in Crucible,
Which for those who don't know, the new machine gun from the
which we need to
dungeon.
get that tomorrow.
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
We'll do it
tomorrow.
Maybe tonight.
Or Tuesday.
Who knows?
Wait, today's Monday? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not doing it tonight because we already beat the dungeon, so it would be like wasted
yeah,
time.
true.
I have to catch up on pinnacles tonight. Like that's really my main. I need to finish the raid. I got a consecrated mind checkpoint. Anybody out there want to fucking roll from consecrated mind forward? That's live. And I want to do this challenge tonight on a different character.
You
Have you
need
done?
to do it. Are you going for the enlightened title or no?
Dude, I'm not going. Like I said earlier, I don't really give
Okay.
a fuck about
But
title.
you don't really have to do the challenge then. Like it'd be cool to do it, but like
Yeah, I just want it for the reward.
the only reason you really need to do them each week is in case you're going for the title, because then you have to wait for like the week.
I want it. I just want to do it.
I
I
dig
just want
it.
to do it.
I dig
Like
it.
I'm not stressed on it.
And with the guide we got out now on the channel, it's easier than ever.
Dude, that's a
Check it
good
out.
guide. That's really a good guide.
I know.
I didn't realize
Bro.
that leaving the what's the
Angelic
the Angelics up
money.
would keep
Game
the
changer.
ads from spawning. That's a huge.
Cactus
That's a,
ain't giving you that knowledge out here,
yeah,
right?
where did you find that out?
I was doing it. Actually, some of the random guys that were in I did a bunch of runs trying to do it, trying different techniques, different strategies, and one of the guys said that, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. And we tried it, and yeah,
And it
sure
worked.
enough,
So you just leave the Angelics up.
game changing. So shout out, I don't even know their name. Shout out them for helping me. I mean, we figured it out as a unit, but like, yeah, he was like, what if we just don't? If I don't kill the angelic, then nothing spawns. And I was like, but yeah, no, that's the
So it
case.
was like on the fly. It wasn't like
No, yeah, we like developed that strategy like as we went. So
yeah. I have not even like Cactus doesn't even have a video or
I
anybody.
haven't seen anyone else with that strategy, which is why I like really want to make.
Yeah, it's really a pro strategy. So if you guys haven't seen that strategy, he put out a video on it. Don't kill the Angelic. Someone's about to come in the back door right now.
No, they went up the other side. We got signs on the door that say we're on air. You know those light ups outside? I got one installed. Big red letters lit up, neon
Wait,
sign,
Mike Malone's watching?
on air. Malone?
Mike
up?
Malone.
What's up?
That's my boy.
how we
Mike Malone,
living?
shout out to you, dog. You my fucking homie from day one. Mike Malone and I have been best friends since like 6th grade.
How we living? Welcome.
So shout out to him.
All right, but back to the Xenophage.
Okay, so Venus,
50% PvE buff.
yeah, and then it's also getting a PvP ammo buff. So on shared crates, it's getting like from
Yep,
2
it's
to
the
3.
same on both, shared and unshared.
No, it's different.
Okay.
I mean, we could pull this week up at Bungie. It has the
All right,
exact
I
details.
must have misread it. But
Yeah, shared and unshared are it's just one difference. So I think one's like 2 to 3 and one's 3 to 4.
what is it right now? No, I think it said it was going from the 4 to 6 to 3 to 4 on both.
Yeah.
like-
So which really, I mean, you're only killing one extra person. For me, I think it's the
Well, the Xenophage one shots, right?
It was
In
there's
PvE
something
or
bugged
PvP?
with the crit spots. Yeah.
Or was
So
it one-shotting in PvP
yeah,
or
well,
no?
the thing is, there's no range fall off. That's the thing about the
Yeah.
gun is there's no range fall off. So it's basically a heavy that acts as a
A sniper.
sniper and also has explosive rounds.
Yeah, and it has 4 bullets, so it's 4 enemies.
Yeah.
Whereas like a sniper, you get 2 shots.
Yeah, and I mean, how many enemies are you killing when you have like Hammerhead? You're probably killing three to four people. So
If that, dude. I don't even like. I don't know why, dude. I run out of ammo like no job on Hammerhead.
well, rookie.
Maybe, I guess. But like, yeah, I get like 2 kills. The 3rd kill, I'm normally running out of ammo on. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I don't. I'm not that good with it. But yeah,
So, I
so
mean-
that's getting a buff for those of you who did the quest. Find the gun underwhelming. Wasn't meant to be that underwhelming, and it's getting a little bit of a nerf in PvP. It's going down.
Above.
Oh, I thought it was going down.
It's
in
getting
ammo. Oh,
buffed.
it's going up. Okay.
Yeah, 50%.
Fair
You didn't
enough.
even read the fucking patch notes.
No, I did read it, but I guess I just misread the shit out of it. But okay, fair enough.
So awesome momentum controls going away, which you
this
know,
week, so you guys got one night to do it.
yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings about momentum control.
Yeah.
I liked it at first because it was like SWAT from Halo, if you guys played Halo. But then it seemed really campy
It
for me.
is.
Like it seemed
Didn't
really
seem-
campy.
Yeah, it just is. Because there's no radar. Any game that you put no
Bing, bing,
radar
bing, bing,
on,
bing. Radar.
it's gonna be campy. Like
That
even
game type should
even
be
if it was
super
core mode,
aggressive. It should be super aggressive.
it should be radar based. Like because when you add less time to kill and no radar to be detected if you're camping, it's a recipe for campers. Like you can just one shot them, so there's no time to react if you're getting shot at, and you can't be seen. So yeah, people are gonna sit in corners. That game mode would be epic. Once again, Bungie, since you guys listened to our Nerf the Recluse and everything last week, another tip: throw in the radar. All right, next time that game mode would be insane with radar. It'd be epic.
Yeah, it would be sick.
But you need to know where people are. You can't, because nothing's more annoying than some kid sitting in a corner and one-shotting you. You don't even have time to turn around and respond. You just get one shot from
Dude,
a
I
corner.
was finding that like, yeah,
Annoying.
the game mode is great for getting Randies. Like if you don't have Randies, it's a good game mode for getting Randies because you can just go around with Jade Rabbit.
I got more kills in core mode just shooting with my Mida than I did in there because I was just. I mean, depends on your play style. I'm a run ahead and like I win 1v1s. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't play like I don't sit in like camp lanes. You need to camp lanes in momentum.
yeah, it
That's
sucks.
You have to wait for
Really
someone to come around the
sucks.
corner. If you go around the corner, you're getting fucked.
It could
If
be
they
great.
come around the corner, you're winning.
It's
Like,
a good concept. It could be
it
better.
just needs radar.
If they added the radar to the game,
It
it would
money.
be
It's
money.
perfect.
Yeah.
I would love
So Bungie, whoever shared our post
Share it again.
to Bungie last week, letting them know that we were pissed at Recluse and
Our
Wine Mass.
PR.
Clearly they heard. So let's
PR.
share this and let's let them know that we want radar in the fucking
Yeah.
in momentum.
What
Like,
did you guys think of momentum? Like
anybody
and
out
once
there?
again, I think like it is gonna depend on your play style. Like I'm a run out there and get it kind of guy. Whereas like if you have a slower
Yeah,
play style, you
so-
probably loved it.
So Angry just said, did you see the video on Discord he put up about Campy Ghost in the Night? That's what it was. It was
Yeah.
literally people just sitting back in a corner
Yeah.
and just getting Ghost in the Nights
Yeah.
one after another after another. It's fucking stupid. You should
Yeah.
earn those. If you get a Ghost in the Night, you should
I know,
fucking earn that,
I
man.
know. I'm with it. Yeah, I mean you're right, but I once again I can see like if
So
your
Angry-
play style was a little slower.
Angry
probably
said
love it.
momentum control is very strategic. It is strategic, but it's like
Strategically campy. Like
yeah.
like yeah, I can strategically know that like they're coming from this point and like camp behind a wall, but that's
For
not
me, like
that's
I
not
just
fun.
like being up in the front. Like
It
I like
doesn't-
throwing my
yeah.
grenade, punching someone in the head, and then spraying. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
It basically just
It's not for
doesn't
me,
it doesn't complement.
but it could be for me.
It doesn't complement active gameplay. It complemented very still, very like non-movement oriented gameplay, like
Yeah.
like camping down a lane.
It's
Like,
it's
that's
good.
what
Like
it
I
is.
loved SWAT and Halo. I loved SWAT, but then SWAT, I was just always aiming down sights and constantly walking, and it was just like, phew, like constantly moving. This is just
But in SWAT they had radar. Like
Yeah.
Halo knew,
yeah,
and it's the same company.
same people.
So I don't know why they like thought like because they made that decision consciously. Like they knew SWAT had radar in the past game, so why not put it in that? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was my only complaint.
Hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring it up because it is going away, and they said it would come back, and I just wanted to bring up momentum control
Yep.
because they did address that in this week's Bungie
Also,
or this week at Bungie.
the hollowed the haunted forest is going away. The
Yeah,
Halloween
so-
event. So make sure if you guys haven't gotten your what's that gun called? The
Braytech,
Braytech.
Winter Werewolf was Winter Wolf, now is Werewolf. So
make sure you guys get that tonight. It's not
Yep.
that hard. Literally,
And there's a secret triumph that's tied to
spider.
yeah. So what you have to do is what's her name? Ava Levante sells I don't even remember what it's called, but whatever it does, it increases your chance for chocolate strange coins. And if you eat it or consume that during the you fly into a haunted forest, you consume that, and when you look down the scope of your gun, there's like spiders that fall down it, and then that unlocks the secret triumph. So I have completed all the triumphs except for that one.
And that one, so and then for those of you guys trying to like complete the main triumph that gives you the Eris Morn mask, which is to do the 7, you can do that one now, and you don't have to actually go through the entire brush your teeth triumph.
Yeah, because the brush your teeth triumph honestly sucked.
It took
Did you finish
No,
it?
I didn't do it, but I looked up because I was gonna do it. I was
Yeah, I did
like
it.
chilling. It's like nonstop. It's looks like you spend most of your time just flying from planet to planet. Like
Yeah, so what it does is you literally you fly the spider. You get the quest from Eris Morn, and then she tells you to go to the spider. So you go to the spider, then he gives you
you're
you have
just
to-
going from
you have to kill-
literally anyone you could talk to.
it's really minuscule tasks on each planet. So you have to kill Cabal,
Like 10.
yeah, like 10 Cabal, 10 Hive, and 10 Scorn on in the
Tangle,
on the
Tangled
Tangled Shore. Yeah. So you kill them, and then you go back to the spider, and then he gives you a piece of candy that is like, oh, fucking jerk off McGee might like this fucking
Yeah.
candy, and then you just fly to them and you fucking hand it in, and they're like, oh, you need to fucking punch
kill 10 people here. Yeah. So it's
yeah.
just like it's just super long and just like tedious shit.
Yeah, it's just tedious shit.
But
It's not hard. It's not like anybody can do it.
yeah. But it's time consuming. So you don't actually have to do that anymore to get the 7 triumphs. You can do the secret triumph and it'll count, which is cool. Like if you guys are just trying to like get that completionist title that's in the top.
Yeah.
For the Eris Morn mask. Like
Yeah,
you don't have
so-
to do the brush your teeth thing. So
Yeah.
just a heads
Well,
up.
you should do the brush your teeth thing, because you know what
Yeah.
happens after Halloween? And you eat a bunch of candy, you should
get
brush your fucking
cavities.
teeth.
Or you get capped.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the dentist. So brush your fucking teeth
I love it.
and let's get it done.
Hell yeah. So, yeah,
Um,
so that's cool. But with the Haunted Forest and the Haunted Forest, holy hell, and the
Crispy.
Halloween event leaving, we're coming in with the final assault. The
Yeah, so-
final content drip
tomorrow.
for this DLC for Season of the Undying comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we have no idea. I mean, we have like an idea. We're going through the portal at
I just hope the
Right.
portal doesn't backfire. Like, what if all of a sudden like Vex started pouring into the tower, and then like you had to
Dude,
relocate back
that
to the
would
farm?
actually be sick if they had like a fight, like clear the tower. You have to like close off the portal. Like that would be the greatest thing I think they've ever done.
Like the Undying Mind is in the tower,
Yeah,
and you have
like,
to like
in-
kill
in,
it,
like,
and
the
close off
tower-
the portal.
The tower, like you fly into the tower, and until you defeat the final assault, like you can't go to the tower anymore. Like it's just overrun. But it would be like a quest thing.
In an ideal
That
world,
kind of
that
is
would be
dope.
sick.
That's kind of dope. Like you'd have to like actually defend it. And like if you
It's
try
not
and
going
go,
to be that.
if you
We're
try and go-
talking about something that's probably not going to happen.
not a shot. But if you had to go to, but I know Bungie's watching, and if you had to go like you're trying to go pick up your bounties, you're trying to go claim your clan reward, and you can't do it until you like defend it off.
That would be actually.
That would
sick.
be sick.
Yeah, that would be dope.
But that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna go through the
Yeah,
portal.
We're just
We're gonna
wishing.
do the final assault, and I bet it, like the whole time I was thinking it was our final assault, like their final assault, and we defeat them, and then it's over. I think like Icor's building a portal where we're gonna go through and stop all the invasions.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop them at
Yeah,
their home
that's
base.
definitely what's happening.
Yeah. So we're gonna go
It's
through.
gonna be in the Black Forest somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole time when I just was reading Final Assault on the whatever, I was like, it's there. Like we've defended everything, and it's their final assault.
No,
and
it's
we-
our final assault.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
But they were like invading us, not the other way. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that comes out. It's the last triumph that you'll need to unlock the Season of the Undying title. So if you guys have everything else done so far, everyone gets their title tomorrow. Like hundreds of people are gonna get it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Afro Bob said, in the speakers room in the tower, that's where the Undying Mind should be.
Yeah, that'd
And
be
the
dope.
old tower, like
The
where
old
the speaker used to be.
yeah.
That would be kind of sick
OG.
too. Dude, there's a lot of things that could be sick. I hope they really nail it, dude. I hope
No,
they really nail
I
it.
don't think so. I think it's gonna be exactly like as boring as it sounds.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna go
never
through-
nail it, dude.
We're gonna
They
go
never
through the
nail
portal.
it.
We're gonna go through the
They
portal.
need to
of Black
hire us
Garden.
at Bungie. They need to hire the Renegades at Bungie, and we can tell them how to fucking play the game.
We're gonna go through the Black Garden. We're gonna kill some boring ass Undying mine like with ease, and you're gonna get your title. All right, and you're probably. I bet you get a pinnacle reward.
Better.
because they have. I guarantee it actually because they have. It's tier 2 already just for doing the Vex Offensive
Yeah, yeah.
weekly, and you get powerful rewards from doing the public event. Questions? Yeah, I guarantee you that we get a new Pinnacle reward next week with the Final Assault mission, or tomorrow. What we got questions?
So Aldar asked, "Is the curated werewolf, Braytech werewolf, is that the god roll, or is there a better roll to look for?"
So it's a great roll. I think it's PVE tailored, right? What did it have on it? Like P's got a P.
I got to pee, guys.
All right,
Sorry,
well-
Lauren, cut my mic down real quick while I piss.
Yeah, thank
Yeah. So now, so the roll that is on the Braytech werewolf is very good. It's definitely dope. It's not like PvP god roll. There are better rolls that you can get on it for that, which is what there was like the other option to get a random roll. It was like I think 250 candy. So I mean, by no means the roll that comes on the curated is excellent, as it normally always is on any gun. But there's always a better roll for the PvP, especially for whatever meta we're in, because the perks do get buffed and nerfed or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some buffs or nerfs in the perk roll going into next season, just like we did coming into this season. They nerfed Rampage, Kill Clip, and I think something else. So if you are looking, there are better rolls. So if you really like that gun and are looking to do something like looking to use it in Crucible and stuff, I would go farm some out tonight. Like I said, it's not hard. You can get 250 pieces of candy in like one run. So I would go run that. If you like the gun and you really enjoy playing with it, you can go in there and try and get some better rolls that you could use in a Crucible. And honestly, if with the nerf of all these other guns coming in,
Turn me back up.
with the nerf of all these other guns, auto rifles could fall back into the meta. Maybe not next season, but possibly the season after that. So this gun, you're not going to be able to ever get it again. I would guess that it's not going to come back next season.
So
It'll be a different gun, so-
personally, I like the winter wolf or the werewolf. Sorry, I think it's a great gun.
No, it is a great roll, but it's not. It is not the god roll. Like it's a great roll. Just like,
No,
like
just
I got,
the gun in general. It's
it's
a great gun.
Yeah, yeah.
I use it in a lot of things. I don't use it in the raid. I don't really use it for like strikes, but
but if you have to use an auto rifle, like,
yeah, I just
it's
use
there.
it just because normally like I'll run that as an auto rifle and then I'll run recluse as my secondary. Like it's just an easy gun to use, and then
I run sniper. I run revoker in the top slot
yeah, but if I'm using whisper as my
I run double sniper.
well, it depends on what.
Well, I
I'm
put
doing.
the shotgun up there.
Yeah, I'll run
never run
I'm
two
either
primary
running
guns.
tranquility or I'm running.
I just never run
werewolf.
two primaries. Like I'll never run an auto rifle and a sub.
Well, maybe you should try it.
I don't think so.
Um,
But now, yeah, the roll is great. Once you have that, like I got that roll and I didn't even bother with re-rolls because I'm not like that into the auto rifle. But if you really like the gun and you've been using it and you find it, yeah, go for some extra rolls. There are better rolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know Alec got Rogue got a good roll. I don't know what his roll was,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it was better than the roll that was given. But what is it? Zen moment multi kill clip.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It's sick.
It's pretty sick.
But if you get like Rampage or something, like Rampage is gonna roll better than like Zen Moment is good, but
I think Zen moment is really underlooked. To be honest with you, I think it's really underlooked. But
I think it's just with skill for re-aiming, like you can, if you're on PC especially, Zen Moment is trash, and if you're on controller, like if you're decent with your
chug that.
recoil management, you definitely can get a better like I'd rather have Rampage or something, like, you know what I mean, like something like that, or what's it called, Outlaw. Does it have Outlaw on it with the increased?
I don't exactly.
Outlaw.
I don't know exactly what the rolls you can get. I know there was a video put out, not by us, but I think Cactus put a video out where it was like
Better
god
rolls.
rolls you can get. Yeah, but I don't know. It is an auto rifle, like you said. It is an auto rifle. There's better options.
But like I said, could fall back into the meta. So yeah, if you like the gun, there are better rolls.
So we're actually doing 4 beers today.
Not even beers.
Yeah.
3
Four
beers.
Loco was kind of a low
and one
blow.
4 Loco.
So this one is this one was actually
Wait, did he? Okay, sorry. Did he have any other questions before we hop off of that? Did that answer? I mean, we definitely
Yeah.
answer, but make sure there were no follow-ups.
410 has Decon resolved his black armory issues?
No.
No. The answer is no.
And I haven't tried. Literally after last week, I was so livid,
All
and
right,
I had
we
to
have
I had to back out. But yeah,
Carolina Brewing Company. This is a seasonal beer. and it says, "Be like Mike, New England IPA." So if you're gonna be like somebody, you might as well be like Mike. All right.
Or Decon. Be like Decon.
Yeah, I mean, you could be like Devin, or you could be like Mike. You know, we gotta be like Mike, baby. Let's go. Be like me. Don't
That's
be
the
like
Four
this
Loko
guy.
kicking in, all right?
No one's ever raided with this guy knows that you should not be like him during a raid.
Me?
Yeah.
You should 100% be like me. If everyone was like me, I wouldn't have to yell at people. But no.
Cheers. To be
Cheers.
like Mike, New England style IPA. It's a hazy, baby. Let's go.
Did you get this from the secret chest as well at the old Stein?
Yeah, so that's where all the beers are coming from these days. Someone actually delivered this to me. Lives in Florida and drove up.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. He used to live in Maryland, then he moved to Florida, and him and his wife came to Maryland a couple months ago. And
Jason?
no, it's this
Oh.
guy named Matt Lee. You know Scrat? Yeah. So and his wife is Tina, and he played with Alex that one night. He's a musician.
Yep.
And he grew up around here, and then he moved to Florida, and we knew he was coming back into town. And he wanted to play at the restaurant, so he
You
played
brought
with
some
this
beers
guy
over?
Alex.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
played with Alex Peters, who's my boy. And when he came back up, he left a bunch of beers, and they've been sitting there for a while. And I keep looking at them. I'm like, man, I would like to really drink those, but
So here we are.
so here we are drinking them now.
But yeah, Black
I'm
Armory
gonna
is
be
not
in
been
trouble
fixed.
if Kara gets a hold of this fucking show. She's gonna know we're chugging all over beers.
Well, you know that like some of the old Stein people are watching.
Well, anybody from my work that's watching,
Anyone at work, you don't see a word.
listen, I'm in charge.
What happens at the show stays at the show.
If you guys start ratting on me, termination.
Get fired.
You get fired. Don't rat on me, or you ain't gonna have a job.
But no, so yeah, my Black Armory stuff didn't get fixed, but I didn't work on it all this week. I had to just step away because I literally thought about making a video where I like destroy my Xbox on camera, and then I could post it to be like, and like hope it goes viral. So like once those minds went through my head, I was like, okay, I just need to chill from this.
Yeah, well, your producer's looking at you like you better not destroy your Xbox because she bought it for you for your birthday
I don't.
or Christmas.
So yeah, so no, I haven't made any progress, but I haven't tried because I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. So yeah. Anyway, final assault tomorrow. And that's all we really know.
You want to talk about the videos that you put out this week?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit earlier with Cryptics, but we talked about the mod guide. We
Yep.
put out the mod guide early last week, goes through the entire Armor 2.0 system. I know there's already been a bunch of videos. That video is probably late, but that video really entailed like all the videos that have been put out on Armor 2.0 from a lot of the big guys and everything. They were like kind of premeditated. They didn't have experience with it, I don't think. And this one, I dead ass is 10 minutes, everything you need to know, start to finish.
You even went into detail with the artifact, which I
Yeah,
thought
like
was really
I
cool.
covered everything. I
Yeah.
didn't split up into like I could have split that video into like 5 different videos and like try to make like extra views off of all those, but no. Like everything that you need to know about armor is in there.
Yeah.
Where to get everything. Like I could have done a video on where to get the like no, everything is in there. The complete guide. So go in there, that's your base. And like we said, we wanted to do a base level video that kind of explains everything because we're going to be putting out mod or build guides this week. So we wanted a place because we're not going to go into detail about like where to get stuff or whatever, because all that's in this video that's already out. So if we wanted to have something at a base level, so if you have questions about what we talk about in these build videos that we're going to be putting out this week and for weeks to come and for the future, you have a reference video where you can go get all of that info.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We just want to we didn't want to put out a video and then you guys have more questions about that and like where to find, like, you know what I mean? We wanted to get the general basis, have everyone on the same playing field. And then that way we can really dive into the builds and talk about them specifically and not have to deal with the basics.
I
from
mean,
the start.
in reality, in the perfect world, if you want to have a build for everything, you would have, like for me, I know for PvP, I want mobility and strength.
Yep.
For my Titan.
On Titan.
Yeah, for my Titan. So I have a Void, a Arc, and a Solar mobility and strength build. And then I have a PvE version of Solar, Void, and Arc where I have an intellect build or I mean whatever my build
Yeah, like
is.
whatever you're trying to do.
So I have 3 of each. That way you're kind of covering all your bases.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do, honestly, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing this, but run the old raids. Like I'm not even kidding you.
Dude, and I don't even do it. Like it's, you know, it's great advice, but I haven't done it.
Yeah, run the old shit. Like if you're really tired of getting 52s and 54s, like, and you really want to get some 60s.
that where you at bitching about the dungeon, dude. Like another thing, if
Yeah.
Bungie's watching, dude, it's such bull. Like
It's not rewarding enough.
the dungeon drops, it drops pinnacle, so you can
52.
infuse it, but it's already masterworked, which is dope. But every single time you get something, it's a garbage 50 roll. It says 62, right? So if that piece of armor says 62, you're like, fuck yeah, 62. But it's
It's
already
actually-
masterworked for the plus 12. So
Yeah.
it's actually a 50 piece of armor.
Yeah.
Literally the biggest. I've never gotten anything higher than like it drops at like 64, which means it was a 52. Jesus.
That's number
Christ.
3.
So, like I said, don't mix it. We talk about this in the armor guide. Don't mix it up. When you see 64, that's really a 52 piece of stat. And it's
Yeah,
just,
so
it's kind of annoying.
Afro Bob said he
So
got a
annoying.
60 arm piece this week, which actually means that that's
It's
50.
a 48. No, it's
Yeah,
a 48.
Yeah. it's-
48. It's the like worst piece of armor ever.
I'm about to just start dismantling shit.
Like, no. And it's good. It's good if it's going to be a placeholder. But if you have, like, say you get a fire, like a solar element on that roll, and it's the highest one, but you already have a solar that's like even 58, right? And you have the pieces, like, it's good to as a placeholder, but if you have a piece that's like God rolled at 60 plus with the good armor stats that you want, you need to infuse it, and you just need to spend the resources and mod that up, because like that 60 piece is a 72 compared to the 60.
Yeah.
Like,
So I do
all that shit is trash.
before we
It's
go-
it's frustrating as hell, because you're basically giving us masterworked pieces that are trash.
Yeah. Yeah, they suck.
Because stock pieces that aren't masterworked without the 12 will drop at that anyway. Just stock without the masterwork. So like, what, you know what I mean?
So
like,
I'm gonna
the
I'm gonna do-
masterwork only counts if it's a good
What's
piece.
up, girl? Here's my baby. So I'm gonna do something high. I'm gonna do something this week. Look, you're on TV. Look. You see yourself? So I'm gonna do something this week. So last week when we talked on the show, we talked about that if you rolled a full set of masterwork gear, someone told you that it would give you plus 10.
Not true. We talked
It does
about that.
not do that.
We tested it.
We tested it. I donated a ton of fucking resources for science, and it didn't fucking work. So I'm actually gonna donate another. I'm gonna dismantle one of my shitty dungeon gears to see the return that you get. Actually,
Oh, you should do that. That's a good question.
yeah, because
Because if
I
that's
don't
the
know what
case,
you get in return. Like if you're masterworking something when you dismantle, I don't know if you get the shard back
Dude, 'cause
because
I didn't think about that. That's actually because if that's the case, you just need to hold that until you get just so that it's your max light, but until you get another piece of light that's at the same light, instead of infusing that, because you're just losing the materials. But if you could
if you could dismantle
dismantle
and
it
get
for a shard, never infuse it.
Yeah,
ever.
so
we need to know that.
this week I'm doing it for science, dude.
should've done it
hurts
before
me.
then.
It hurts me. It fucking hurts me to have to
High
dismantle
five, Lana. Lana, high five. My
and
girl.
pound it.
And pound it. My girl, love you.
So it hurts me that I'm going to dismantle a piece of masterwork gear this week, but
We
I
have
feel
to.
like I have
We
to
have
do it
to.
for science, so I can let
'Cause-
you guys know.
Yeah, because I've
Unless someone else has
been,
done it out there, has anyone done it? Because I want to know what you get in return before I fuck myself.
Because
up.
I've been infusing mine like into my better pieces, but if I'm
Yeah, so-
infusing it when I could be getting a shard out of it, like I'd rather have a shard than that masterwork piece of gear.
Yeah,
Like
seriously.
the shard is like, and actually I've been thinking about it. I've gone through all my shards from the season pass. I think you get 3
Yeah.
by the time you hit 100. And I haven't gotten another one since. Is the only way to get them from 980 Nightfalls?
Yeah,
The only way.
I think so. Or you can buy them from the gunsmith.
Oh, for like stupid materials.
Yeah.
So I need to start grinding some because I got a couple pieces that are ready to go. Like they're God roll 60 plus stock.
It's 5 o'clock right now. In about 3 hours, we can do a 980 if you want. We're looking for one in 3 hours for a 980 Nightfall.
Anyone wants to run some 980?
Throw your name in the hat.
I want to run a couple though. Like I feel like if you're gonna get a
We
group
might as well
together,
run 3.
yeah, you might as well run a couple. No,
We might as well run 3.
well, there's no. You don't have to change it. You don't have to change characters. It's just every time you do it.
I don't think it's guaranteed.
No, it's not because I didn't get one. The one it's like still like uncommon.
Yeah.
But like you need to just run them back to back and like try and get some. But if that's the only way, like how does the raid like the last Bungie, when you every time you complete the last boss in a raid in Garden of Salvation, that should drop one. Or it should be a chance at least. Like you know what I mean? I'm at 13 or 14 raid completes now.
Rip said he's up to run one in an hour. I'm not going to be home in an hour.
I won't be there as
We
well.
got to break down the set. I don't.
I won't be there. I'm gonna go to dinner. Like I said, I got family in town, but in like 3 hours.
Yeah, in about 3 hours, we got to break down the set. I wish you guys could see all the shit we have to break down because
This ain't like we ain't. Yeah.
it's not pretty.
This ain't like a camera on top of like this ain't a webcam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
We
not
got
pretty.
we got the full like I do this.
I'm gonna take a
professionally.
picture right now and I'm
Full
gonna post it
no
on
films.
Discord because this is fucking retarded. You guys got to see this shit. Oh, I said it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the word we're not supposed to say.
That's the word we're not supposed to say.
And now we brought attention to it by saying we're not supposed to say it.
Ah, sorry, guys.
Anyway,
Yeah, I got a haircut.
we told him not to cut it anymore.
Mr. Shamu didn't get a hand.
I'm not happy with it.
Did you get a haircut?
No.
Yeah, you
Oh my
need one,
God,
dude.
look
You
at it.
fucking need
Jesus,
one.
I look good.
You need a haircut.
Dude, I look good as hell. I told Mike the other day he can't cut his hair that short. Look at come on.
Dude, whatever, man.
It looks good like that.
No, it doesn't. He needs to keep it out a little bit.
Me?
We
Okay.
want a little bit of pool, a little bit of pool action.
I'm just trying not to deal with it, dude. I save money on shampoo.
You
when
think
don't
I
have
deal
hair.
with this?
Like, how much do you spend on shampoo every week?
I'm
Probably
sponsored.
go through a bottle a
I'm
week.
sponsored. It's free. They send it to me weekly.
Well, they
Killer
don't-
de Cyclops.
they, they don't send it to me.
Cool. Any more? Yeah. What else we got in the
Crip called you Mr. L'Oreal.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'll put a big ass. I'll take down my mom's painting back there, and we'll put up a big L'Oreal sign. If anyone from L'Oreal's watching and wants to sponsor the show, we're here.
Face. Well,
Producers are fucking shaking their head at me, but
they should be. They fucking should be.
dude, I'll rock some L'Oreal. But
Well,
yeah, anything else, guys?
any questions for
Been a
us?
great show.
Dude,
Pumped.
I'm still shook up from Crypt being on.
Still
That literally
pumped.
was like such a milestone, dude. And like his words on the show it was really inspiring, dude. It was really inspiring. I really
yeah.
enjoyed having Crypt on, and
And it won't be the last time.
yeah, he'll be back
Not
for
the
sure.
first.
He'll be back.
Is
for
the
sure.
first?
Is
not
the first,
last.
not the last. If anybody's got any questions, now's the time to ask because we're out of beer.
Or if if you guys have I think we're gonna do a PvP.
All right,
build.
time out. Malone said I have a LeBron James forehead. What?
You kind of do though.
Well, you know what? If I got one thing in common with LeBron James, it's greatness. Okay, so let's not fucking get it twisted. It ain't the haircut, Malone. It's the
Yes.
greatness.
Yes, that stupid ass Cowboys jersey.
Let's go.
I'm done. That was awesome.
Crypt, yeah, it was definitely a pleasure having you on, dude. We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys. So sick. Thanks everyone who tuned in. It was a blessing chilling with y'all again. Another one.
For sure.
Till next week. Monday, we've already got the date set. Next week, Monday, 3:00. Set
got
your
a s-
alarms.
we got a
said,
special
it's
guest
a special
On the show,
special episode. It's gonna be wild.
Devin's arch nemesis is going to be on the show.
Yep.
It's going to be scary.
We're gonna do the showdown, and hopefully, like we said, we'll be at 100 subscribers by then, and we'll be doing a silver
Should we
giveaway.
just tell him who's going to be on
Our
the
first
show,
sil-
or should we just let him know?
Yeah,
You just have to wait and see.
you'll know. You'll know.
Well, next Tuesday then.
No, it's next Monday because I fly out. What Tool concert?
That's at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make the Tool concert. We're not missing that. We're doing the show and then we're leaving.
All of
straight
our
for the concert.
logistics just got totally fucked live on the air. All
God
right?
damn it.
But no, I mean we'll be here.
That just ruined it.
Sick, Thad.
Mm.
Thad, we let you on the show one time, give you inside knowledge on what's going on out here, and you're just going. Producers, we had him sign a non-disclosure, right? We're suing his ass now. Non-disclosures out here. But okay, if you're in chat, if you're live on the show, you're welcome. It's gonna be Duke Bigums.
Yeah, Duke Bigums will be here on the show next week. Mr. Chutney himself.
Live from Seattle.
Seattle,
Nah, where's he from?
Wisconsin.
Live from Wisconsin.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good show this week. I'm pumped about it. Dude, pumped about having Crypt on. Now we know that we can pull it off and have people
Yeah,
Skype in.
we're gonna be Skyping
It's gonna be a
people in
whole
left
different
and
ball
right.
game.
Left
So,
and right.
yeah, man.
So cool. Well, appreciate it, guys.
Make sure to hit the follow. Give us a like. Fucking
And
share it. Come on, share our
share it, yeah.
shit. Let's go,
This
boys.
show, yeah, if you
We're
guys
all on the
got
plane
homie,
together.
yeah.
We're all here together.
And the more people we could get out here and chat, it's only gonna make it more fun for you guys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I know, like you guys got a bunch of discussion out in the chat, so we enjoy seeing you guys tune in, interact with. That's why we like to do this live, not just like record this and then just post it to YouTube. Like we really want to start engaging with you guys more. You know what I mean? Get
we
more.
want to give you
questions.
silver. We want to give you silver. I mean, I would like to have some. But we'll
Knowledge
give it
and
to you.
silver. We'll give it to knowledge and silver out here. So Anyway, guys, 4-0 Gaming.
I'm not a
we out.
crook.
Next time, thank you for joining us. Episode 7, Going Flawless with Decon and Dutch.
The Nerf.
We out. See you guys next time.
See you guys. Good night. Thank you.